Meteorologist Mark Molnar with a special tropical update. Taking a look here at the Gulf of Mexico. Most of the tropics are benign at this point, but taking a look towards Texas, Old Invest 91L here, still hanging around. Its remnants continue to pelt eastern, southeastern, and extreme southern Texas here, pushing the moisture inland with a record, well, not record rainfall, but some very torrential rainfall on the order of anywhere from 5 to 10 inches, continuing across the Beaumont, Port Arthur area, Galveston, Houston area, and extending southward down towards Brownsville, Texas. So there you have it, the rest of the tropics, the factors. We have plenty of tropical waves lining up. However, at this current time, none of them pose any major problems, as they are in some pretty hostile environment, and we continue with this cooler sea surface temperature. However, I do expect that to fade away as the season progresses. Let's get right into the forecast, starting off with your precipitation amounts across the lower 48. I was talking to you about the rainfall across Texas, places like Beaumont, Port Arthur, Houston, Galveston, all the way down towards Brownsville, seeing an additional 5 to 10 inches of rain. And up here across the Ohio Valley into the northeast, this is where we have the periphery of this frontal boundary that will be stalled with a series of low pressure systems riding along it. Let's get right into that pattern. You see we continue with some storminess here across the Great Lakes, even into the northern plains and the Pacific Northwest as well. Most of the country dealing with a pretty interesting jet stream pattern, and that stalled out frontal boundary keeps low pressure systems riding along it. Let's get right into the severe weather particulars. Taking a look at, we've got to go towards later Friday into most of Saturday here. We get along and south of Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania. This is where we could see a slight risk of some severe, strong to severe thunderstorms. Even places like Erie, maybe as far north as Warren, St. Mary's, all the way down towards Altoona, Latrobe, and portions of Pittsburgh, all the way towards Harrisburg, and all of these areas around Lancaster. We could be looking at some strong to severe thunderstorms later in the day. Some of them could contain a damaging wind gust and large hailstones. So keep an eye to the sky. It's not going to be a major outbreak, but we want to keep an eye on this. And taking a look at the particulars in these areas, you can see the wind threat is probably the biggest threat, damaging straight line winds. We don't have much of a tornado or a flash flood threat. It's mainly damaging wind gusts across the State College, places along and mainly along and south of Interstate 80, but could not rule them out towards Erie, Pennsylvania, as well as we get into the potential for damaging wind gust into your, taking a look at this Wednesday, midpoint of the week, we've got a problem here. It's a frontal boundary in the Ohio River Valley. You see this front kind of snaking across southern Pennsylvania into Ohio. Areas of low pressure will ride along it, and that will keep the temperatures lower here across Pennsylvania than they are up towards the St. Lawrence Valley, even the New York State Thruway, getting into the 80s in some areas. But the clouds and the chance of showers and thunderstorms continuing across Pennsylvania keep those cooler temperatures in place. Right around Binghamton and Scranton, you may see a stray shower later in the day, holding on to mostly cloudy skies, held down into the lower 70s into your Thursday. This is where we break it out a little bit. We finally get the low pressure and the frontal boundary to slip south of the Mason-Dixon line. And most of the Northeast here getting really nice, crystal clear blue skies and brilliant sunshine, lower humidities, temperatures making it up into the upper 70s, a popular number. Into your Friday, unfortunately, this front starts to come back north again. I told you this front would be with us a while, and we get showers and thunderstorms developing along it. Out ahead of it, Pittsburgh, places like maybe as far north as Erie, Bradford, down towards Harrisburg, and Philadelphia as well. And New York State holding on to another nice day for your Friday. But into Saturday, look at this. This front really starts to push to the north. I told you we'd get into some strong to severe storms here. Portions of western Pennsylvania, central and southeast and southern Pennsylvania as well, as this front poses a little bit of a problem across these areas. Temperatures getting well up into the upper 70s and lower 80s, a popular number. So watch an eye to the sky here, especially late Saturday. Let's take a look at your extended outlook for my hometown viewers. Upper Susquehanna region of upstate New York and northeast Pennsylvania, from Binghamton to Scranton and all points in between. Wednesday, cloudy for the most part, chance of a late day shower, heading up towards the lower 70s, 72 a popular number into your Thursday. Brilliant sunshine, heading up towards the upper 70s near 80. As well for Friday, we may make it into the lower 80s. Very brilliant sunshine to start off your weekend into your Saturday. Unfortunately, showers and thunderstorms probably later in the day. Temperatures heading up towards 80, and then for your Sunday, we still have that chance of showers and thunderstorms as that frontal boundary hangs around. That'll do it for this edition of Weather Northeastern. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com, it's Twitter at WX Northeastern, Google Plus at MeteoMark, MeteoMark.com, and WeatherNortheastern.com. That'll do it for this edition of Weather Northeastern.